YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Look at Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Just as we expected, you guys, after Diddy's verdict was read and he was found not guilty on the main charge, which is the Rico charge, we knew a lot of people were going to have mixed emotions, even the ones that really did not speak up during the entire trial. Now, we have a sketch of Diddy in the courtroom immediately after he was found not guilty for the Rico charge. He actually dropped down to his knees and I believe he was praying. You guys can also see his attorneys excited as well, hugging each other. His son Christian actually spoke out right after leaving the courtroom.
Hey, yo, we love y'all. We love everybody watching. So happy. Pop's coming home. God bless. God bless the whole world.
What was going through your head when the verdict was read? Happy.
Now, Aubry O'Day, who has been campaigning against Diddy since the start, she wanted to see Diddy locked up, especially on that Rico charge. Once she heard not guilty for the Rico charge, here's her reaction.
God,
The jury did
not guilty on Cassie, not guilty on Rico. No way that Jane is going to be guilty.
There was the video, of course, where he was.
Oh, this makes me physically ill.
Lobby.
Sure.
And, you know, the prosecution strategy with showing that video, or with knowing that video was going to be shown to the jury, was, well, domestic abuse did
Wolf
happen.
is silent.
They said, look, domestic abuse happened, but
Wolf
there
is
was no sex
silent.
trafficking.
Right,
There was no racketeering, and it seems like the jury.
If we're talking about count 2 here, the forcible sex trafficking of Cassie Ventura, that means the jury has concluded there was
Cassie
force
probably feels
or
so
fraud or
horrible.
coercion involved in that. It could still be that the jury finds,
Ronnie.
yes, a person
I'm gonna
was
vomit.
moved across state lines for the purpose of prostitution.
Yes.
That's count 3.
Okay, I'm
which
getting
maybe
some
we
other
have a
news.
verdict.
Oh, please.
Sex trafficking of Jane, I'm told in my ear, not guilty.
Okay.
Now, Young Miami, who has been very, very quiet lately, especially with this whole trial, she's been catching a lot of flack for her tweet after Diddy was pronounced not guilty. All she said was 11-11 with some hearts on it, and the fans let her have it. Someone said she's celebrating her abusive sugar daddy. Another person said, rest in peace, bitch. Now, my son also spoke out on Diddy being found not guilty. He said, I've already said that what he did to Cassie was cowardly and he should have been held accountable. But I'm glad that man will eventually go home to his family. Diddy was in no way innocent, but this was a witch hunt. He was demonized and almost lost his life for what rich white men have done forever, and not only have not been charged, but been celebrated for. Now, my son actually caught a lot of heat from this. People accused him of trying to normalize what Diddy was doing based off of white men. He then goes on to clarify. He says, for clarity, my post is in no way saying that because rich white men have been able to get away with a crime, black men should be able to as well. No. My point is that freaking off and having consensual freaky sex wasn't a crime at the Bunny Ranch and every other sex club and swingers event that white men built. Why is it sex trafficking and racketeering now that Diddy did it? Even Rollo spoke out and he said Diddy just beat the feds. I know y'all hate him, but he gotta drop the First Day Out song. Hey Rollo, trust me brother, putting out a song right now is the last thing on Diddy's mind. Now, as far as Diddy fans, well, they were going crazy with the baby oil. Armand Wiggins and a bunch of Diddy fans were going crazy outside the courthouse. Keep in mind, he was still found guilty on transportation for prostitution charges. Right now, him and his team of lawyers are putting together a bail package so Diddy can be released as soon as today. But not so fast. Cassie and her team of lawyers are not trying to let that happen. They just wrote a letter to the judge asking him to deny Diddy's bail. It says, we write as the counsel for Cassandra Ventura, Ms. Ventura, to respectfully request that the court deny Mr. Combs to be released pending his sentencing on his 2 convictions. Detention is mandatory post-conviction on these charges, and Ms. Ventura believes that Mr. Combs is likely to pose a danger to the victims who testified in this case, including herself as well as to the community. We thank the court for its time and attention to this matter. Yikes. Very interesting to see if the judge is going to consider this. You guys get in the comments below. Like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.